Klay Thompson, he just can't stay out of the tabloids now because everybody's in his business. All because he's boat racing and clapping the cheeks of Megan Thee Stallion. I think a lot of it is jealousy. I think a lot of these guys saw that WAP video. They saw that new video that new video came out, and they like, man, Klay getting that? So they talking like this.
But anytime, like, you have a routine, and I think that's what makes a lot of people successful in the NBA now, and they can play for so long because guys have routines. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have his routine. I'm just saying, like, when have you seen Klay Thompson on a boat? When he was in Golden State.
And when they were trying to win chips, yeah, you didn't.
Right? Every time he was in Golden State.
But you ain't seen with Megan Thee Stallion either now.
That's why I'm saying his routine thrown off. I ain't saying it's her. It's just, you feel me? I watched some on Instagram. You feel me? When you focus on one thing, the guy was juggling. You focus on one thing, it's easy to juggle one thing. But you put something else in there, it's harder.
Let me tell you something, Charlie.
Focus take off a little bit.
I'm from West Virginia, man. I've been taught a lot by some old folks, old white folks. They taught me, bruh, they say it's powerful. They say it's so powerful.
What do you mean vagina?
Yes, sir.
Got it. I was just trying to make sure.
But in West Virginia, we say.
Okay, so for our young listeners, vagina.
That's okay. Young listeners or not, they need to learn about it.
Okay. Okay.
It only takes one to drag a battleship across the desert. That's how powerful it is. So
most wars.
It got something to, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, I ain't saying that's what it is, but that might be what it is.
It's a good excuse if it's not.
And that ain't taking away nothing from Megan Thee Stallion. She might be a great girl. You know what I'm saying? Great for him. But I don't know if she's great for the shot.
All right. Because that motherfucker short.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that.
Weak legs?
I don't know. That's left. Like, he missing left and right. He ain't even missing short. He missing short also. But usually, like, if it's legs, you could front of the rim. Like, you watch his shots, he missing left. He missing hard. He missing right. Like, he missing short. Like, even his makes are like rattles. Like, it just ain't the Klay Thompson that we've been accustomed to. A lot of people go and say a lot let Klay Thompson go. Didn't pay him. A lot of people, what the Golden State doing? Maybe.
I think you were one of them.
I was. That's why I'm bringing it back up.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. And then now we see they was right. Yeah, it might not kick in next year, but
you were talking about a max.
It was.
Imagine if they paid him the max and he was putting up 7 points a game, shooting 30% less than, right?
Was absolutely wrong. Very rare you hear that from me too.
No,
I don't think you've ever heard that from me.
You think Klay Thompson's done?
I think he's the third option.
Third?
I think he's a role player. Right, he's a role player. Third option is a lot. On that team, it's Kyrie, Anthony Davis, Cooper Flag, and then Klay. No disrespect.
I think he got benched though.
I'm not even sure he's third or fourth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just named 3 people. You're right. I mean, you're right. He's a role. I said role player.
Now I think that a lot of this stuff is jealousy. Because if you really, like, Klay Thompson is a 4-time NBA champion. One of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, you got him, you got Klay, you got Steph Curry, you got Reggie Miller, you got Mark Price, you got Dale Ellis. You're talking about, like, in-game shooters, right? Mark Price is one of the greatest in-game shooters. Mahmoud Rauf, right? Did I say Reggie Miller? Like I said, so many guys, right? And he's right up there with them, if not even better than a lot of those guys, right? So he got his championships, but he suffered a lot of injuries. And I think that a lot of people, in my opinion, I think that a lot of people are jealous, man. So Klay responded to these guys and said, referring to my GF as a PUSSY is so disgusting and disturbing, especially from someone who I played with in the NBA. How would y'all feel if I referred to your wives in such a way? Do better, fellas. Very disappointing. So he was calling these guys out, man, because I thought that they was out of line too. I thought it was distasteful. Like, you could have got your point across without mentioning her, right? Because I can see if he was an unaccomplished guy. He's an older guy into his career, and he's already won way more championships than y'all ever saw and been a way more champion. So y'all shouldn't even been speaking in that way. But Shady McCoy and Acho on their show, they responded also by saying this.
What it is, though, they can get that off of Klay. You know what I mean? Because Klay ain't really into all that. Klay's a good dude. I love Klay. He want to settle that about Draymond Green, though. You know why? Because he probably got punched in his mouth. That's how this podcast stuff works, though. I hate that. Like, respect the man, woman. You know what I'm saying? And then why we talking about women in that fashion anyway? You got kids and all that. I don't care if you're from West Virginia or from wherever you from. Like, you gotta be respectful though. Another thing is, I hate when players, right, that ain't as good as certain players be trying to talk crazy about them. Like, you trying to come at Klay. Y'all can't even touch Klay on his worst day. Jay will too. And Pat Bev. Like, I just, like, sometimes, yo, we do take it too far with some of this stuff. Like, yo, you referring to the dude's woman as a vagina, dude? That's crazy.
I think
That's crazy, yo.
the problem is the message got lost in the nonsense. The message they was trying to say is Klay shooting 28% from three. On his career, he shoots 41%. Klay shooting 32% from the field. On his career, he shoots 45%. Klay averaging 8 points this season. On his career, he averaged 19 points a season.
Yeah.
Klay coming off the bench. On his career, Klay don't come off the bench. He's known as Game 6 Klay.
Yeah.
He was a splash brother. Now I think they're trying to get to why is Klay playing so bad? Not only is he playing a much more limited role, Klay's playing incredibly terrible, and they're like, maybe Meg Thee Stallion has something to do with it. Now, correlation and causation are two very different things. Sure, is there a correlation that Klay's performance has statistically declined drastically since he's been dating Meg? Sure. Is that the causation? I don't think so. But there is absolutely a correlation. You're a Mavericks fan. You know Klay Thompson isn't even a factor at all.
First of all, I'm a Warriors fan. So Klay, one of my favorite players. Klay's last year with the Warriors, they wasn't the same. He goes to Dallas.
Yeah.
He was okay. He wasn't going to keep going this. What he's doing, his career is going like this. He's older. He's not in his prime.
Yeah.
There was a certain time where Klay was a lockdown defender and he shot the ball well and he was a scorer.
Yeah.
He's not that no more.
Sure.
Everybody goes through that. We ain't talking about.
But here's the
hold
problem.
up. Pat Bev, like, I mean, his career was crazy anyway. But like when players get older, another thing about Klay, real quick, because I'm starting to go everywhere because I'm thinking about it. The dude's all hurt and banged up. It tore his knee up. I think his Achilles. His Achilles. Was he have Achilles? He had all the type of stuff. So what I'm saying is, like, he's not the same. He don't got the same elevation. He's not the same player.
Sure.
You know, elevate
Shady,
nowhere the same.
The problem is this, though. Like, if you've been watching the Mavs, and if you've been watching Klay, like you said, over the last 3 years, which you have, at minimum, the percentages have stayed the same. The output hasn't been the same, right? To Shady's point, 18 points per game 3 years ago, 14 points per game last year, 8 points per game this year. But percentage-wise, he shot 50% from three, 48% from three.
Last year?
Excuse me, 2 years ago. He shot from two, 50%, 48%, 40%. From the field, he shot 43%, 41%. Now he's shooting 32%.
But time out.
Like,
hold on.
He's falling off a cliff this year.
But dog, he's older. He's all hurt. He's been hurt for the last couple of years, so it's gonna do this.
So I'm not the biggest Megan Thee Stallion fan in the world, but I think that a lot of these guys just using Klay as clickbait, you know, just to bring attention to their podcast. Because my thing is, you should be putting more respect on Klay's name, right? Klay already earned his stripes in the game, so I don't even know why you would be comparing his downfall to Megan Thee Stallion's WAP. It doesn't make any sense because we know that he accomplished. They won 4. They went to 6, right? 6 or 7, right? They got 4, and then he started getting injuries. So he had like an Achilles, his knee. He had all these different injuries, but he's already way accomplished. So a lot of times I'm hearing these guys talk about certain things. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this is Klay Thompson we talking about, not just some run-of-the-mill player. Like, a lot of these dudes, to me, it just come from jealousy. Because they look at it like, man, he got her. So I think that he was right to speak out, because if that's his woman, that's it. That's the one he claiming. He ain't supposed to let y'all just be on podcasts just talking about his woman like that. So that's why he said, how would you like it if I talked about your wives? Or I referred to her, you know what, as to why I'm not playing right now. No, maybe he not playing right, as Shady them said. His elevation ain't the same. He had 2 devastating injuries back to back, right? And then came back in the league and still trying to play at a high level at his age. It don't work like that no more. It just don't. So I just, you know, I wasn't feeling that, man. To me, that wasn't manly. Like, this is this internet soft ass. A lot of these guys, man, are just, I don't know what's up with a lot of you dudes, man. You know, to speak on another man when he's banging a woman that a lot of y'all want to bang, and then you start speaking on him and use her, that's hating, man. That's hating. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. And it's, you know, like I said, you can separate your dislike for her to show how, like, these dudes, like, y'all doing too much, man. Because he's already a well-accomplished guy, way more accomplished than y'all. So y'all let me know what y'all think. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.